This episode is brought to you by Nex, because without that Pernix chaps drop, this episode wouldn't have been possible because I would have had no membership and no bossing supplies, so thank God for that. How's it going, guys? So, after finally getting a drop at Nex and trying out loads of different bosses in the last episode, I can finally get myself my bond to renew my membership and probably get a bit more bossing supplies as well, just to keep us going. However, in today's video, I still need to get all of the cursors, all of the T92s. However, I can probably write the Staff of Sliske off for now, as we've got this stuff here. And then I also want to try out loads of new bosses. So on the agenda today is new bosses, lots of money, and hopefully some decent progression. The first thing I did after finishing off at Nex and getting my bond was take a very slight break just from doing all the solo bosses and stuff and come with my partner to actually come to Kalfat King because she wanted to learn a bit of bossing, and I feel like Kalfat King's not a bad place to start seeing as you've got all the rolls and stuff. So she was provoking and just using provoke and resonance to take the hits, and then the other ones when the minions and stuff I would go around and manage those. However, this turned out to be incredibly rewarding. We actually got 2 Drago drops in the first hour of doing this, and everything went pretty well. Although the kills did take a while to get, as we were just teaching her in the first place, they absolutely paid off, so plenty of money made just to get us straight and started into this episode. With those Kalfat King drops, I had plenty more bossing supplies ready to go, and I just wanted to go ahead and try my best at racks to get myself into the spider leg, because I could really use a scythe or even afford to actually keep some Dragos for myself. We've also done plenty of Nex and Vindicta, but there isn't really much drops coming in the way of high value items, so as soon as we do get any of that, I will be keeping you in the loop on those. But here's just a few drops of what I got between racks and Vindicta, just to keep you updated. While we didn't get any high value items, the GP was all stacking up all together anyway, and it did all add up, so we could start doing things like flipping and other things on the side to make a bit more cash. So it is once again time to go ahead and try out a new boss and go ahead and make sure I'm learning and learning and learning. And the boss that we're going to be going to is the Angel of Death Nex. So this is something that wouldn't be possible without all the support from the people that has joined the Discord and have been willing to help me learn bosses. So I really appreciate it, and hopefully this goes alright. I've got my Ring of Death, need to get it charged up plenty before going into this fight, and hopefully we can go ahead and learn this boss pretty easily.
Just focus on Nex.
Right, okay, that's fine. So all I'm doing is just focusing on damaging Nex.
Yeah, that's like... Yeah, that's like the most thing. Yeah, just focus on Nex, that's like to start with.
Just DPS Nex. Those were the famous last words of Ruby, and I'm not even going to try and pronounce his last name, but I'll put it on screen, when he was teaching me how to do Nex. So I really, really do appreciate you bringing me here, man, because otherwise this probably wouldn't have been in this episode, and I probably still wouldn't have any idea how AOD is, and it's such a super fun boss to do as well. So this went pretty well. I was quite surprised at how it went, and obviously there was a few mistakes along the way, but we will get a look at those in a little bit. This boss is absolutely amazing, and it's going to be something that I do as much as I possibly can now, because it's going to be such good money as well. So let's take a look at me learning Nex Angel of Death.
It's pretty easy, it's just getting a little bit of the hang of it in the beginning, you know? Like
yeah, it's really quick, isn't it?
Yeah, like most people are scared of this, but it's not that hard.
The
like,
smoke bit sort of confused me a bit. If I get smoke, I'll get a message in the chat, will I?
Oh yeah, you get a message in the chat, don't worry.
And if I'm stood on the east side, I just need to move north. Right, okay, so I'd move, say, where I am now.
Oh yeah.
Right, okay, perfect, that's fine.
So yeah, he's facing that corner right now, and if you see the people standing in the corner he's facing, they're getting like a hit right now.
Ah, right, yeah, I see.
Yeah, and it happened 3 times.
Oh shit, yeah, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Shit, 1.8 mil, that's pretty good.
Oh, nice.
There's a lot going on. Like I can't even sort of see like what you're doing and stuff. However, I'm not going to sit here and tell you guys that everything went absolutely amazingly. Obviously, this was the first time I'd ever done this boss, so there was going to be some pretty hilarious mistakes on the way as well, and I see absolutely no reason not to share them with you. So, in the first clip, you are going to see me almost killing my entire team, and you can almost hear when my realization of what I just did sets in. And then in the second clip is my only death in this hour of learning AOD. So not too bad considering it's only one death, but it's quite a funny one.
Oh, and yeah, so behind. Oh, don't in DPS. Don't run it in the group. Don't run it in the group.
Oh, is there another bomb coming then? Or?
Yeah. Okay, now run back. Run back.
So what's that
Because-
after bit? Ah, right, okay. So there was two. I got back-to-back bombs.
Oh yeah, love to see it. Oh, whoa, look out.
Oh, instant kill. Right, okay. So those are some of the downfalls of my learning this boss. However, I've only really learnt to do DPS, and that is pretty much it. I've been watching on minion tanking, and it seems like something I could probably pick up quite easily, as long as I can kill those pillars quick enough. But who knows, we might even give that a go before the end of this video. We didn't get any amazing drops, but I did make quite a few mil from this trip to the AOD, and I will be definitely coming back in the future. I just wanted to say a quick thank you to everybody that was in the team. I don't know if you might recognise your own names or whatnot, but really appreciate you guys putting up with me and helping me out there on learning this boss. I really do appreciate it. So I hardly ever actually record my treasure hunter keys, but as you can see in my inventory, we did win 50 mil off of treasure hunter, so that's absolutely awesome. It helps out a hell of a lot. I'll put a screenshot up because it was on mobile and I wasn't recording it whatsoever. I was just like, just get these keys open, no problem, and then 50 mil. So that's absolutely awesome, and to be honest, it's come at a perfect time. We have a slight problem with our tectonic robes. Our top is at 10.3%, our mask is at 8.5%, but our robe is just broken and it's currently needs completely repairing. But that's got all our good perks on it and stuff, so we're definitely going to want to get that repaired before we go back and do bosses like AOD and maybe even Telos and stuff as well. So let's go ahead and get that repaired. Luckily, we got the 50 mil off of the treasure hunter, so that'll help out with that. And I've also made quite a bit of money off of flipping as well. I will be blurring out the grand exchange here so you guys don't see exactly what I'm flipping. But I did join the Flipaholics Discord channel, and that is helping me make a little bit of extra money on the side as well. So if you like, I'll include the link to that in the description because it's helping me out a lot, and it's just a good way to make some extra money while you're doing like bosses and stuff. Come back to Grand Exchange, sort out your offers, and then go back to doing bosses. In episode 2, I'm pretty sure I didn't even touch Telos at all, or if I did, it was very, very, very slightly. And I was getting quite stressed out of this boss. I understood all the mechanics on it, and I know exactly what I should be doing in Phase 5, which is the only phase that I seem to be struggling with, but I just can't seem to put the execution together and actually just pull it off. So we gave it another go, and to be honest, it went pretty well. I don't know whether it was a mix of talking to people and discussing what things I could possibly try were, or also just coming back to the boss with a little bit less sort of like frustration or stress on myself from doing P5 over and over and over again and messing it up, even though I knew what I could do wrong. And it just went a hell of a lot better. As you can see from this first clip, this was actually maybe like a 5 or 4 kill streak, and even though for a lot of people that's not good, I was struggling to get one kill after another. I'd get a kill maybe every 2 or 3 attempts, but streaking was something I could never even attempt to do. And this was starting at 250%, and I did build myself up to 7 kills. However, I didn't record the last few kills because my hard drive had filled up and I didn't even realise it was nearly full. So the last few kills didn't even record. However, you can see that there's quite a bit of improvement coming from this, and I'm hoping to make this a hell of a lot better because this is going to be a massive key point to me being able to actually get enough money together to prepare myself for God Wars Dungeon 3 in the terms of gear and perks and stuff like that. So hopefully we can take this a lot further than it was because I am absolutely buzzing about the fact that I managed to pull these kills off in a row. Telos was literally one day before Double Experience. In fact, it was the night before it started. So I haven't been there since that. So when we do return, it will be after another bit of a break. So hopefully we'll be chilled out enough and continue on doing how we were doing. But Double Experience is here and the plan has completely changed. My only goals for Double Experience were to run Elite Dungeons 3 over and over and over again as much as I could. 1, to make as much money as possible, but 2, because I need to level up my invention to be able to change the perks from a Noxious Staff into my Inquisitor's Staff for Telos as well. So, invention was the only experience gain goal that I had set myself for this Double XP, because I knew that flipping while Double Experience is on, I could make an absolute killing. Obviously, I'm releasing this video before Double Experience is even finished for everybody, as it now stretches across 10 days. So I won't be showing you all of the flips and stuff that I've done, but I may put a couple of screenshots up of the values of the buys and sells and stuff, just so you guys can see what sort of margins we are talking. I'm not going to be giving away any items because I know there's a lot of people as well that I know are flipping the same sort of items, and I don't want to give them away and ruin it for them. However, other than flipping, like I said, my only other goal was to get my invention up, and we are now at 117 as we record this, and it's been absolutely quite fun, to be honest. I thought running ED3 for as many times as I have would have been quite boring, but I really enjoyed it. So as interesting as that last minute may have been, finding out what I've done over double experience, it's not going to be as interesting as this. I wanted to have something really quite interesting to end this video on. So while I was doing my ED3 runs, I literally didn't look in my chest once. I have no idea how much money is in this chest whatsoever, and it's going to be a complete surprise to myself as well. So we're going to get to have a good look at that, and to be honest, my guess is probably around about 40 to 50 mil. I don't feel like I've done all that much, as I only at a 117 invention. I think I started on 109, so I feel like it's probably going to be around about 40 to 50 mil. But let's find out how much it is, and then we can work out how much we've made, how much we have in total, and think about what we're going to be spending that on. It's been so freaking hard not to look in this chest and to sort of see where I was up to, but let's have a quick look now and see exactly what we've got. So we have 71.3 mil in here. Holy crap. I need to alk a hell of a lot of stuff, but 71.3 mil. That's, adding that to my 357 mil, we have made absolute bank over this double experience. And I never actually expected to make this much in such a short amount of time. So adding all the total value of money together, we are probably going to be bringing this episode to an end. And basically, the total that I have come up with really quickly is around about 670 mil. Now, the reason I've got that is because I am considering taking my perks off of this staff, in fact, I'm definitely going to be taking the perks off of this staff and putting it on my Inquisitor's staff. But then I'm considering selling my Noxious staff, as I probably won't be using it, because I'm assuming that the next few episodes are going to be a lot of Telos and a lot of bosses like AOD, where the Inquisitor's staff is just a hell of a lot better. So, selling the Nox staff for around about 172 mil at the moment, I believe. And also getting rid of my Virtus Robes, which I only bought to do ED3 runs anyway, so that I didn't waste my Tectonic. However, I wanted to get any thoughts from you guys as well on what I should be selling. Don't worry as well, my money isn't at 32 mil. I've got quite a lot of stuff in the Grand Exchange at the moment. But I would like to get your thoughts on what I should be doing with it. As far as I am aware, I am thinking of getting some extra perks on my Tectonic, and keeping my staff perks as they are, as it does have the Aftershock and also P3E2 on that, and also otherwise I don't think I need all that much more on my armor as well. So after I've got the last few perks, I'm thinking I should probably just get the tier 99 curse for magic, as that's going to help out at Telos a hell of a lot. So that would probably be all of my gold spent, but I feel like that would be the biggest sort of climb to go for. Also, I would quite like to save about 100 mil just so I could keep flipping, as I'm making a hell of a lot of money doing that. Let me know in the comments what you guys think the money should be going on, and if you think the path that I have suggested is probably going to be the biggest increase for the amount of money I've got available. However, that's going to bring us to the end of the video, and I really hope you did enjoy it. There will be more coming, and I am really enjoying doing this series, and the progress that I'm seeing so far is absolutely amazing. I don't think I've ever actually climbed up in the way of wealth and learning stuff in this game so fast before, so this has really pushed me to go ahead and do that. The response that you guys have given from episode 1 and episode 2 is absolutely amazing. I can't believe how well it's doing, just from being able to play the game and cut it up into a way that you guys are really enjoying it seems, and I'm so glad that you are enjoying it. If you have any other suggestions on things you'd like to see in the videos though to make it even better, then again let me know in the comments, because I'm always open to new ideas. So thanks for watching guys, really do appreciate it. If you did enjoy it, then leave a like so others can find the video, as well as liking the video gets it suggested to others. And if you are new around here but you enjoyed the video, and if you haven't even seen the other episodes, then I suggest subscribing to the channel and also going back and watching episode 1 and 2 as well. I know a lot of you guys that consistently watch my videos aren't subscribed, so do consider subscribing, because there will be a lot more like this coming in the future as well. And once this series is over, there'll just be more coming as well, so that's something that I do plan on doing. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you in the next one. See you later guys, bye.